It's Deron Williams. Check out my kicks on Keez On Sports.
For 2 seasons straight, you've had some heat on your feet. Have you always been into sneakers?
No, I mean, yes and no. You know, as a kid, I definitely wanted all the hottest basketball shoes that came out. Just couldn't afford them. So lately, I've kind of got on my sneaker game. I think it happened. C.J. Miles kind of made me get on, so we're playing him today. But it's like my little brother, and I always seen him with all the hottest Jordans, and I wasn't really on it. And I actually gave him a pair of my Yeezys, the first Yeezys that came out. If I would have known how much they were worth, I wouldn't have done that. So, I definitely pay attention now, and I'm more into sneakers.
So when you're off court, you're just out socially with friends and all that sort of stuff, what do you throw on your feet?
I've always been a retro guy. So I like a lot of the retro Jordans. 3s and 4s are my favorite Jordans. So I wear a lot of 3s and 4s. And then I'm an Air Max guy. So I like 90s, 95s, Air Max 1s. That's generally what I tend to wear. I like Blazers. So I like, a lot of the retro stuff.
If we were to take a tour through Deron Williams' sneaker closet at home, what would it look like?
A lot of Jordans, a lot of Air Maxes. That's mainly what I wear. So that's mainly what you're gonna see in my closet.
Look, when it comes to on-court stuff, I mean, obviously everyone knows you're a point guard. Your game revolves around a lot of cuts, lateral movement, stuff like that. What do you look for in a shoe when you're balling on court?
Well, I don't like heavy shoes. That's first and foremost, and then I like good ankle support. I actually wear low tops, even though I've had the ankle issues, just because I know that that extra inch or two of material really doesn't make a difference. I've talked to a lot of specialists and guys that design shoes and make shoes, and so I actually feel more secure when like these ones I got on right now, the Crusaders, got this little sock liner, and it comes right under my ankle bone, so I feel like it gives me good support. And then I tape my ankles, of course, on top of that.
I've noticed that, especially this season, that you've sort of mixed and matched between high tops on various games, and then you go for the low tops. How do you decide on game day what you feel like wearing?
No, I've been sticking with the low tops pretty much the last couple months since I've gotten these, since these came in. I was wearing the Hyper Revs for a little bit, but I've been sticking with these. I think one game I mixed in the Hyper Revs because it was a special game, and so I wore those. But I've been sticking with these Crusaders right now.
Look, just finally, because we know you've got to go inside, I recently I was lucky enough to go on a tour of one of the Nike offices, and they showed me the upcoming Hyperfuse. They told me that yourself is going to be one of the first NBA guys to be wearing that. Can you confirm or deny? Can we?
You tell me. I don't know. I just wear what they send me. So you told me something I don't know.
Well, that's what they told me. They said you're going to be one of the first NBA guys to wear it next season.
Yeah, they usually send me a picture of them or send a sample shoe, out before I'm gonna wear them. I don't know. It's probably a playoff shoe, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. I'll get him pretty soon, I'm sure.
Well, it looks good, just so you know.
Good. Low top or high?
High top.
Okay. Let's see.